On a blazing hot afternoon, at a grand estate called Golden Fields, lived a wealthy man named Victor Langley. Victor wasn't just rich, he was proud, too proud. His stables were filled with the finest horses in the country. But one horse stood apart. Black as midnight, wild-eyed and untamed, they called him Storm. Victor had paid a fortune for him. Convinced Storm would be the crown jewel of his collection. But no one could get near him. 3 expert trainers had tried and failed. One even ended up with broken ribs. "Bring me the best horse whisper in the land," Victor demanded. Soon, a quiet man named Elias arrived, known far and wide for calming even the fiercest stallions. For days, he tried everything: soft words, gentle steps, patience. But Storm wouldn't budge. "He's not scared," Elias finally admitted. "He's angry. Someone hurt him deeply." Furious, Victor sent him away without a penny. Then an idea struck him. If money can't tame him, maybe a challenge will. The next day, he announced to everyone, $50,000 to anyone who can ride Storm for 3 full minutes. If no one succeeds in 30 days, the horse will be put down. Riders came from all over. Cowboys, champions, daredevils, all were thrown off in seconds. Victor watched, sipping whiskey, laughing as if it were a show. But with just 2 days left, a barefoot boy appeared at the gate, 12 years old, worn clothes, dust on his cheeks. "I want to try," he said firmly. The guard scoffed. "Go home, kid." But curiosity won. They brought him to Victor. "You?" Victor laughed. "Men twice your size couldn't stay on for 10 seconds. The boy, named Leo, looked him straight in the eye. "I've seen the posters, sir. I have the same right as anyone." Victor smirked. "Fine, but if you fall, you work for me for free for a whole year." Leo nodded. "Deal." A crowd gathered. Whispers. Smirks. Pity. The stable door opened, and Storm charged out, snorting, stomping, eyes blazing. Everyone held their breath. But Leo didn't rush. He walked slowly into the ring, then sat down in the dirt, back partly turned. Silence fell. Storm froze, ears forward, nostrils flaring. Then Leo spoke, softly like a secret. "I know what it's like to be hurt, to not trust anyone because everyone let you down." Storm took a step closer. "I'm not here to break you," Leo whispered. "I just want you to know, not all humans are cruel." Minutes passed. The horse inched nearer until his velvet nose touched Leo's outstretched hand. Gasps filled the air. Then Leo stood, gently climbed onto Storm's back. And Storm walked, calm, steady. 3 minutes passed. Leo had done the impossible. Victor's face turned red with rage. "This is a trick," he shouted, but the crowd erupted in cheers. Even his own foreman said, "He won, sir, fair and square." Cornered by honor, Victor had to admit defeat. But then Leo said something no one expected. "I don't want the money, I want Storm." Victor blinked. "You'd turn down 50,000 for a horse?" "Yes," Leo said, "because he's not just a horse. He's my friend." Victor scoffed, but then proposed one last test. "Let Storm choose. You stand on one side, I'll stand on the other. Whomever he walks to owns him." They agreed. "Storm, come here," Victor commanded, loud, sharp, like an order. Leo simply held out his hand and whispered, "It's okay, friend. You decide." Storm looked, hesitated, then walked straight to Leo. Victor stood frozen, humiliated. "Take him," he muttered. "But this isn't over." Leo led Storm away, not to riches, but to a small village called Willow Creek. There, an old blacksmith named Henry took them in. "You'll work," he said. "No charity, but you'll have a roof and a stall for him." Leo agreed, and every day he cared for Storm, brushing his coat, feeding him, talking to him under the stars. But Victor didn't forget. First, he sent offers, $50,000, then $100,000, then $200,000. Leo refused every time. Then men came at night, trying to steal Storm. But the whole village stood guard. Farmers, shopkeepers, even the priest. When Victor himself showed up with lawyers and threats, the villagers formed a wall around Leo and Storm. "We won't let you take him," Henry said firmly. Finally, the case went to court. Victor had papers, lawyers, power. But Leo had something stronger: truth. And then Victor's own friend, Richard, stepped forward with a signed document proving the bet was real. The judge ruled Storm belonged to Leo. That evening, as the sun dipped below the hills, Leo and Storm galloped across open fields, free, together, finally safe. Moral of the story? Kindness speaks louder than force. Respect wins where pride fails. And sometimes the smallest heart holds the greatest courage.